Integrity. Would you say that you as a man fall within the guidelines of moral uprightness within your life? Utilizing full use of your moral compass to guide you throughout life, to guide you at a certain pace that is just so simple and enjoyable, it just comes right at you and you expect it and are aware of it completely and know how to react to it appropriately and in just the right way to get what you want to accomplish within life. A man who has learned that, who has made that his norm, who has accepted it as his normal life, to live out life with that type of action given to his life, that's a man with integrity. And when one is driving their life to a certain direction, it's the same simple rules as driving itself. You need to stay in between the lines. The guidelines, per se. Obviously, because once that is accomplished, whatever trail you are taking to achievement is just simply executed and laid out right in front of you for you to follow. And this is the same exact way any man can utilize his own integrity within his life. Men are incredibly and naturally simple within their own lives. We want to live out a simple life. We only want to take simple actions to achieve simply expressed goals, simply express guidelines. Because, simply, for the millionth fucking time, men enjoy taking action within their life. It's almost an instant instinct that if a man wants to accomplish something, instantly action is thought up in his head to be taken place. And when you need to take action to accomplish something big within your life, there's always a square one. There's always guidelines to it. With also an acquaintance of built understanding of what one man wants to accomplish within his life. And when you are trying to understand something, with anyone I would say, you start from the beginning. You start from the simplest fibers of trying to understand any type of subject, to gain knowledge from it, to become a master at it. And that's exactly what integrity enforces within a man's life. Now, the main heart of integrity is respect. Integrity is the action of giving respect, I would say, all down to it. And vice versa with that is when someone shows integrity, it's as if respect comes right back to them as well. And with respect, it really shouldn't matter if you're trying to pay attention to if you're earning respect from something that you feel like you need to. Honestly, you shouldn't feel like you need respect from anything. You should only feel like you should give respect to everything and just have the hope and willingness of receiving it right back if it just happens. But you shouldn't expect it. To reiterate, integrity is just very simple. It's simple guidelines a man can have within his life to guide him to exactly what he wants to accomplish. And same rule applies with having respect towards something. It's just very simple. There is a certain level of respect you should have towards anything that comes upon you that you're a witness or aware of within your world. But simply your full respect can easily go out the window with anything if it goes against your moral code. Because you could have the least amount of respect for a certain whatever, but I mean if it has a breathing mouth, if it has a beating heart, I mean that's a level of respect. You're living just like I am. I respect that. Now I'd say the biggest killer of integrity is overthinking stuff and overreacting to overthinking stuff within life. Because when someone just gets too caught up in their headspace over a certain subject matter and they're just completely overthinking it and overreacting to it, they become lacking in their own integrity. As in, they're at the point where if they make one false move without even thinking about it, they're not going to make an ethical decision, the right thing, even when nobody's around, and they're gonna completely just fuck up. They're just gonna have one fuck up after the other, and just keep fucking up, keep driving their life outside of those guidelines until ultimately they drive so far off of the guidelines, they end up crashing off course. That's why it's so true that integrity acts as this guidance system. Because either which way you turn your life into, no matter how you react to whatever, you go against it, you're gonna end up going off and veering off in the wrong direction you needed to go within life. But with integrity, it's going to show you that exact way you need to go to get out of that situation, to fix yourself up, to learn from it, to guide you straight to what you really need. This is not me saying love everything to your fullest heart extent and just accept everything that goes on no matter how much of a distaste you have towards it. Because integrity doesn't even work like that as well. Because in fact, a man with integrity does not get involved with certain things within his life that just bring no interest to him whatsoever. And it's not just geared towards a reaction of you hate it. No, it's geared towards an avoidance of it. There's an acceptance of it, obviously, but if it's something you're not interested in, what do you do with stuff you're not interested in? You simply just avoid it. And with those simple guidelines as well, it exactly tells you the type of people to avoid within your life. Irresponsible people, people who are thinking they're way too entitled than what they really are within life. The people that are just going to make you crash off course, make you keep on feeding into what they're doing with their life, that you think it's going to benefit you. Some seconds in life are going to be a lot harder than other seconds. It's going to happen. Something unexpected is going to push you off of that guideline you're going about within your life and push you off your integral soul and just completely puts you into a rampage until all of a sudden you're like, gotta put myself back together again and gotta get right back on this path because I can see where I need to go. I just need to make sure I'm running correctly to be guided down it. As God is my witness, if you're breathing, integrity is always going to be there to lend its hand out to you, to help you, no matter what. So have integrity, and just let it guide you down life's smooth path.
Saint Perigine, patron saint of all forms of cancer. We ask you for your help in asking God to heal my cancer and keep it in remission. Pray for me so that I may live a long and faithful life.